So for this week's Learning to Cook meal, we've got a simple vegetable soup that's very easy to make on a weeknight. The trick here is adding your vegetables at different times to bring out the best flavor and texture in each of the components that you add. You can add a medley of vegetables. We've just got a sampling here. We're going to go ahead and start cooking. So the first thing to do with this or any soup recipe is start with your pan nice and hot. So we're going to heat this over medium-high heat. Wait till your oil just starts to shimmer, and then stir in your onions. And you should hear a light sizzle. We're going to go ahead and cook these onions until they're lightly browned. Our onions are just starting to get a bit of color. I'm going to go ahead and stir in the fennel. And the fennel we're just going to cook for 1 minute. We've got 5 cloves of garlic. As soon as you smell it, we're going to go ahead and stir in the potatoes and carrots. And I'm going to start to season. Seasoning throughout a recipe is key. You're coaxing out the best in each ingredient as you're cooking it and as you're seasoning it. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the water. And I'm going to add the savory and the bay leaf. And I'm going to season again with another ½ teaspoon of salt. I'm going to bring the soup up to a simmer. You want to be able to feel the heat from the top of the pan. You should be able to see steam, but you definitely don't want it simmering or bubbling rapidly in any way. I'm going to go ahead and add the rutabaga now. The trick, again, as mentioned earlier, is add the vegetables at different times. And I've got a timer here, which I've got set to 25 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so for the croutons, I'm going to go ahead and heat a large saute pan over medium heat. I'm going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of oil. Wait till the oil's shimmering. Spread the oil around the bottom of the pan. I'm going to stir in a little garlic and a sprig of savory, and then I'm going to add my breadcrumbs. Okay, so we've got the croutons ready to go. I'm going to spread them out on a sheet pan. Throw them in a 375-degree oven for a few minutes until they're toasted through. So the soup's done. I went ahead and tasted all the vegetables. They're all crisp tender, ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and ladle up a bowl of soup. Just for a presentation, I always like to ladle it, have a mound of vegetables in the center, about 5 croutons on the side, a few savory leaves, and a few parsley leaves. Vegetable soup in about an hour.